I will show you how to do one of the last files I have posted, which is over here, Realtors Commissions, meaning these are real estate agents and let's say the supervisor in the company has to determine how much commission to pay to each of the people who has sold property. It shows the sale date, listing number, who the agent is, and what the property is, the price, and then I'm going to explain more how to calculate the commission. Now I'm going to download it first. So click on download. My computer is set to download in the downloads folder, and this time it opens right away. But if it doesn't, you have to go to the File Explorer, and I'm going to go to downloads and find it here. Now I have to split my screen into two separate parts. So first I'm going to restore down or reduce the size. Then I have to snap it, meaning that I am going to push it to the left like this, and it becomes small and on half of the screen. Now these are small because I have to choose what I want to put on the right side of the screen, and I want this where I have typed all the data already. So I'll click on it. It shows on the whole screen. Again, I have to make it smaller. I have to snap it on the right side, which doesn't want to work, but anyways, here it is. All right, so I'm going to start formatting this sheet as that one is. I may need to maximize this window because not all of my buttons are showing. Keep in mind that when you make a window smaller, some of the buttons do not show up. So they are still there, but you may have to use additional menus, drop-down menus, which is inconvenient. I will try doing it this way though. First, Hillsdale Realtors is in the center, meaning that I have to merge and center all of these cells, A through G. So I'm going to click on merge and center. I lost the selection though. There you are. This came in the middle, and now the next one needs to come to the middle. There you are. Again, that's the merge and center button. Now at the top, this is brown on the back and white text. Here I can choose brown, and I can choose the text to be white. Background text. I can make the text bigger from here, and I can change the font type. This seems to be a bit more bold. There you are. Now here, this is green, and it's not only this, but also the next row and the one after. So 3 rows are green. I'm going to select all 3 of them here, and I'm going to choose light green for the background. This text here is brown as well, and I'm going to also change it to the font I used before, which was Arial rounded. I'm going to use somewhat of a trick for this line over here with the labels for the table. I'm actually going to copy the format from here, and I'm going to use it here. So I have to go to the home screen. This button over here, Format Painter. I had posted a video about it. I hope you guys used it, but here is how it's used. First, you have to click on the text that you want to copy the format from. It does not copy the text, but only the format. Click on the Format Painter and then click on the cell where you want to change the text. Now, this actually merged these cells into one because this one is also merged, and that's not what I wanted. So looks like I cannot use it the way I want it to. I will undo. Remember the undo button, your best friend. I'm going to click on the escape key on my monitor, on my keyboard, so this line goes away, and I'm just going to format these. It's really quick, so it's not going to take me that long. I will make the text bold. I see that there is a line at the top and the bottom of this row. Here are the lines. Top and bottom. Where are you? There you are. Top and bottom border. I will click to apply it. There it is. Now it's obvious that these cells are not wide enough. I am going to make them wider. I'll go here, make them wider. There was a way to make them all the same width, but right here, this is not a good idea because the data is not the same size. So some of the cells should be smaller, some should be bigger, and it should be the way that it's over here. All right, commission is still a bit small. So I'm going to make this bigger. Remember, you have to go between the two letters for the columns. Press and hold your mouse button when it looks like this. And then you can make the column wider or smaller. While we are over here where the numbers are, let's format the numbers the way that these look. First, I'm going to select all the numbers. These are just typed in numbers. The last one is not actually, but either way, we are going to talk about it later. Now, remember, comma style is when the numbers have this comma, and currency style is when they have the comma and the dollar sign at the front. So I'm going to use currency style, which is over here, accounting number format. I'll just click on it and it converts all of these numbers to the right format. I do not need the numbers after the 0, so I'm going to decrease the decimal here. This is pretty much what it looks like over here. Now, I could apply the same format over here. Let's try it and see if it's going to work with the Format Painter. I click on the Format Painter after I have selected the format I like. And now I'm going to click on all of these. See? Now it worked. So all of these are formatted as currency style, just as this one. Now, what I meant over here is that this is the sum function. I'm going to show you how to do it later on, so I'm actually going to delete it right now. And these over here are formulas, which I'm going to show you how to do later on. So I'm actually going to delete them. Even though you delete the numbers, the formatting does not get deleted. Later, when I start making this, it's going to show as currency style. So the format stays there even though you delete the data. Let me finish formatting this last line and inserting the picture, and then I'm going to get to the formula. So I have to select this whole row, and I have to make it green, and I also need to add top and bottom borders. Since this option is already selected with the borders, I just need to click on the button and it will make it this way. There it is. I have to make the text brown here. I can select the whole row 12. If I'm sure I will not use it for anything else, I can make all of the text brown, bold, and anything I type on row 12 will be brown and bold. So let's try with the formula here and make sure it actually has the same format as this. To add all of these numbers, I have to go to the sum function, click on it. It shows me which numbers it's going to add up, all of these, which is correct. I make sure everything is correct in the actual function and I press enter. Now for the formulas, those were optional for you to learn, but if you got to this portion, if you were able to do functions, you will be able to do formulas quite easily, at least the simple formulas. So I'm going to show it to you. First, you go to the cell where you want the result to appear, just like with the functions here. Formulas always start with equal, the equal sign, just in functions. And then you have to say what you want to do here. So the commission is 3% of the sale price. That's why I'm going to type 3%. The percent sign is above the number 5 on your keyboard, multiplied by the commission, by the sales price, which is over here. I'm going to click on it, and it's going to automatically insert the reference to this cell. So whatever is in F5 is going to be multiplied by 3%. This is what the formula tells you. Press enter to save it, and you will see that it gives you the final number. So the commission for this first sale is 9,000. I will do it again. I am where I want the result to be. I type equals 3%, because this is how much the commission is according to the note here, multiplied, this asterisk is above the number 8 on your keyboard, multiplied by this number. Just click on the number. Why do we do this instead of typing the number? Because I may change this number later on and the result here will change. When I change what it refers to, the actual result will change. I'm not going to do each one of these one by one. I'm just going to copy it down, which means I'm going to go to the bottom right corner and autofill all the way down to here. We're almost done. The only thing left is to insert the picture. I actually already have it in here, but I have a different version and I do not have online pictures on the top. You should have online pictures if you're using a newer version. Here I am actually going to YouTube to show you how you can look up a video so you can see step by step how to insert images. The process is exactly the same as in Word. If you know how to do it in Word, it's the same in Excel. So you type in what you're looking for, press enter, and by the way, YouTube is where I post all of my videos. So if you open any of my videos, you will find this search bar at the top. Just type in what you're looking for and you can play videos to help you learn something. Good luck, and please let me know if something did not work, but I'm sure it did.